Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Got my buddy Greg with me. Say hi, Greg.
Hello.
Yeah, you can't shut Greg up once he gets going in the morning. My friend Wayne told me if I go down this little path here, I'm going to find something interesting. So I'm going to go down this little path here and see what's here. Sorry about the wind, guys. My buddy Wayne told me about this turtle that washed ashore here. And I think it's a leatherback, but it's a good size. You can see its skull there on the right, and the shell's kind of folded up. It's a shame. Back on the road. What's the temperature? 87 degrees already. What do you think the wind's blowing at, Greg?
Probably about 12 to 15 miles an hour.
And it looks like it's kind of coming, I think they said, well, this is southeast, right?
Yeah.
Southeast, and it was north last night and even early this morning. I could feel it coming in my other window. It's 10:22 a.m., so we're going to miss all the dogs out walking. We started our day off with a Taco Sunday. What kind of taco did you get, Greg?
Bean and egg, and it was good.
Bean and egg. What'd you get to drink?
Mexican Coke.
Oh, you can't say Mexican Coke.
But I'm Mexican.
Yeah. I can tell fat jokes. You can say Mexican. It's okay. I can throw in some bald jokes too. Only joke I got is, I got one from Kevin. A termite walks into a bar and says, "Is this bartender? Is this bar tender?" Because he's a termite. Well, the water's pretty. We were up at the beach, but the water was choppy in the channel, and we did not spot any dolphins. I think it's because they just don't like to get wet in the morning. Just two old grumpy guys out for a ride. Someone's waving. We'll give them a wave. I'd like to judge people on whether they wave or not. There's a bicycle coming up behind us. There's a boat. You want to go for a boat ride? Is that a kayak? Can you spell kayak backwards, Greg?
Kayak. K-Y-A-K.
Good job. That's a tough one. Next week we'll work on race car backwards and see. We've been following them building this house up here on the left. And one of the viewers from Laguna Reef said some people were upset because it was blocking their view of the water, which I can understand. But I wonder how those people in the houses back there feel about Laguna Reef. It's blocking the view of the water. I think Laguna Reef's been here for quite a while though. See the way the wind's blowing? It's kind of coming right at us.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that. I thought it was actually coming. Go ahead. You have the right of way. Did you want to go? We're still not allowed to run people over in Texas. Do you believe that yet? That's Joe Biden taking away our rights, Greg. That looks about the same as it did last Sunday. That looks nice though.
Yeah, sure.
Wonder what they're going to put in for a driveway.
Probably concrete.
I would. It's a nice house.
Yeah.
Unless you live down here and you're trying to see the water. Maybe it'll have some bikini women in it, and that'll improve the view for all of us. There was a fire in town last week. That night we had the lightning storm. Lightning hit a house in Rockport, and it was in the paper, and Bubba was telling me about it. Our buddy Bubba. It's a volunteer fireman. These people, oh, we got a little color happening, kids. These people always have a nice garden going. It got wiped out during that polar vortex we had. Absolutely gorgeous day. We got a Texas flag up here, an American flag. It's going good. It's going to be a good day. They got a pool on the porch. That is such a good idea. The Cedars have a lot of cars. What's on their flagpole? They got nothing today. Usually when certain people come stay there, they'll bring their own flag from, I've seen an Arkansas flag there. I've seen flags there from other countries. There's a car coming. I'm going to let them pass. I'll pull over right here. Starting to get hot, Greg. There's some Rubickia right there. Brown-eyed Susan. Brown-eyed Susan. Remember that Van Morrison song?
Yeah.
Brown-eyed Susan. All right, nothing's coming. Nothing's coming but good hopes. It is really pretty today.
Yeah, it sure is.
There's a Farley boat. I never saw a Farley boat that said Farley boat on it before. That one does. Remember when we were over in Port A, we went to the Farley boat place. That bike still hasn't caught up to us yet. There's a house for rent. That's a shame about that turtle. I'm not an expert, and you're going to find this hard to believe, Greg. I am not a turtle expert, but I think that was a leatherback, just from the way that shell was kind of bent over.
Yeah.
I think if it was one of the other types we have, it would the shell would remain intact. Rockport used to be a turtle industry before it was a cattle town. There's plaques on Water Street to tell you about it. They would hunt turtles and process them for the meat and especially the shells, and send them east for souvenirs. Those people in the east just bought everything, didn't they? Turtle shells, bison hides. Wrecking it for everyone. That second floor went up quick there. There's a lot of construction on this street. And then down here is the Reel 'em In hotel that they've been working on, I don't know, for about a year. We got a wave from the very polite weed whacker guy. Yeah, they're really gutting that place. Pretty cool. Our bicycle guy turned behind us, so that's good. Yeah, they're doing a major number on that. I'm surprised this house isn't a historic home. It kind of has that look.
This white one?
Yeah, right there. Definitely has a cool look to it. We're down the end here. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but we looked up the evaluation on the tax records and all, and it was really inexpensive. Yeah, the property was a good amount, but the house itself, and they did something with when the hurricane hit, they lowered the property taxes to help people out. I don't know if that was Aransas County. Did they do anything for you over in Bayside?
Yeah. All they did is raise our taxes.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? They ain't got no money after the hurricane. We might as well raise their taxes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's some rosette spoonbills way over there. I don't know if you guys can make them out at home. 1, 2, there's 5, 4 of them over there, and looks like an egret. Egret, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. It's weird how green everything has gotten. We actually haven't had rain for a while. We're not in the drought, but I think we're heading back in that direction. Well, guys, Greg, thanks for riding along today.
No problem. Enjoyed it.
You guys, thanks for riding along today. Oh, I know what you're thinking, and I do have to answer the question. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese taco. So, from the Hispanic restaurant? No. The Latino restaurant? No. It was a Mexican restaurant. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.